Life is not always easy. We all face hard times. No one gets a free pass. Struggles are part of being human. They visit everyone, everywhere. It is a truth we all know. This path has bumps for us all. It is simply part of our journey. We walk it together in this way. It connects us in our shared humanity. These moments can feel very tough. It is okay to feel overwhelmed by them. It is okay to feel sad or scared. These feelings are normal and valid responses. Struggles are not meant to be comfortable. They stretch us and challenge us deeply. Accepting this discomfort is a brave first step. It shows we are present in our lives. We are not hiding from what is real. We are choosing to face our experiences. You are not alone in your struggles. Look around and you will see others. They too have their own battles to fight. We share this common human experience. Sometimes challenges look like mountains. They stand tall and imposing before us. They seem impossible to climb at first glance. Their distant peaks are hidden in the clouds. We look up and feel very small indeed. This feeling is a common starting point. The mountain represents a big, scary hurdle. It could be a loss, a fear, a cherished dream. It is something that demands our courage. It calls for us to dig deep inside. These mountains come in many forms. One might be a difficult relationship. Another could be a daunting career change. Or perhaps it is an inner, personal battle, a struggle with self-worth or persistent doubt. Each person has their own range to face. No two mountains are exactly the same, but the feeling of looking up is similar. That sense of a huge, heavy task ahead. We all know that feeling in our hearts. Seeing the whole mountain can be scary. It is easy to feel fear looking way up. We might think, I can't possibly do this. This is too big for me to handle alone. This fear is a natural human response. Life can also feel like a vast ocean. It is full of constant rolling waves. Sometimes the water is calm and peaceful. Other times the waves are big and strong. This ocean is always moving, always changing. We cannot control the tides or the currents. They are part of the natural rhythm of life. Our task is not to stop the waves. It is to learn how to move with them, to find our footing in the constant flow. Some waves lift us gently like pure joy. They carry us forward with wonderful ease. But then come the crashing, unexpected waves, sudden events, shocking changes, or deep grief. These can knock us right off our feet. They can pull us under if we are not ready. It is hard when these big waves hit us. We feel tossed around without any direction. This is when we need to find our balance. This is when we learn about our core. We learn to ride these waves, not fight them. Imagine a surfer out on the water. They do not try to stop the mighty ocean. They learn its power, its unique movement. They adjust their stance, they find their center. Then there are the storms in life. These are not just waves, they are tempests. Times of intense difficulty and chaos arrive. The sky darkens, the winds howl fiercely. It feels like everything is breaking apart. These storms can be sudden and frightening. They test us in ways we never imagined. It feels like the world is shaking hard. We just want the storm to end quickly. We long for the calm to return. During a storm, it is hard to see clearly. The rain blurs our vision of the path. The thunder of events can be deafening. We might feel lost, alone, and vulnerable. It is easy to lose hope in these moments. The storm seems like it will last forever. Our usual ways of coping might not work. We are pushed to our very limits. This is a profound and raw human experience. It strips away all that is unnecessary. In these times we must seek shelter. This shelter is not always a physical place. Often it is the strength we find inside. It is our courage, our spirit, our hope. It is connecting with those who support us. Section 5. The climb itself, where growth truly happens. Let's go back to that mountain climb. The real growth is not just reaching the top. It is not only about the final victory. The most important part is the climb itself. Every step taken, every obstacle faced bravely. This is where the transformation truly occurs. The journey shapes us more than the destination. It is in the effort, the trying, the doing. This is where we truly find ourselves. This is where we meet our authentic selves. Each time you push against a hard rock, each time you find a new secure foothold, each breath you take on a steep, tiring path, you are building strength, step by careful step. It is like exercising a muscle you forgot. At first, it is sore and very difficult, but slowly, it becomes stronger, more capable. This is how personal growth works quietly, through consistent, courageous, honest effort. It happens in the small, persistent actions. You will stumble on the path sometimes. You might slip, or take a wrong turn. These are not failures to be ashamed of. Mistakes are powerful teachers in disguise. They show us what does not work for us. Section 6: Scars and Stories, the Lessons Etched Within. When we go through hard things, we change. Sometimes these struggles leave marks on us. We can think of them as scars if we like. But these scars are not just signs of pain. They are also symbols of our survival. They tell a story of what we endured. They remind us that we healed from it. They are proof of our incredible strength. Our scars are part of our unique life map. They show where we have been and overcome. Look back at the mountains you have climbed. Think about the storms you have weathered. What did you learn from those difficult times? What wisdom did you gain from the struggle? These lessons are precious, invaluable gifts. They are often hard-won, it is certainly true, but they become part of who we are. Reflecting on them helps us grow even more. It helps us see how far we've truly come. It honors the journey we have undertaken. These lessons shape our character very deeply. They build our empathy for other people. They give us a new perspective on life. Our values might become clearer to us. We learn what truly matters in the end. Section 7. Building Resilience, the Muscle of the Heart. What is this thing we call resilience? It is the ability to bounce back from difficulty. It is getting up after we fall down. It is finding our way through tough times. Not by avoiding pain, but by facing it. Resilience is not about being unbreakable. It is about being able to bend, not break. It is about finding strength even in sorrow. It is the quiet, steady power within us. It is the heart's capacity to endure. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is not a fixed trait you either have or don't. Think of it more like a special muscle, a muscle of the heart and the spirit. It needs to be exercised to grow strong. We build it through our everyday experiences, especially through our challenging hard ones. Every time we overcome something difficult, we are making that resilience muscle stronger. We are adding to our inner fortitude. Each challenge is like a workout for resilience. When you face a fear, you build it. When you navigate a painful loss, you build it. When you keep going despite many setbacks, you build it. Practice is what makes it grow reliably. Section 8. Looking ahead, new peaks on the horizon. Life is a continuous journey, not a single peak. Once you have climbed one mountain successfully, you will likely see other peaks waiting ahead. There will be new challenges, new adventures. This is the nature of a growing, vibrant life. It is not about reaching a final static place. It is about always learning, always evolving. Each summit offers a view of more to climb, and that can be an exciting, hopeful prospect. It means more opportunities for growth await. Now you approach these new mountains differently. You carry the wisdom from your past climbs. You remember the storms you have weathered. You know more about your own inner strength. Perhaps there is less fear this time around. Or maybe the fear is there, but you know it. You know you can move forward with it. You have a toolkit of experience to use now. This quiet confidence is earned through struggle. It is a gift you gave to yourself. There is an excitement in new opportunities, new chances to learn more about yourself, new ways to grow and to contribute. Section 9. The journey continues. More to explore together. Embracing struggle is an ongoing practice. It is not something you learn once and master. It is a way of living, day by day. Some days it will feel easier than others. There will be times we forget and stumble. That is okay. It is part of being human. We just gently bring ourselves back again, back to courage, back to gentle openness, back to the willingness to engage fully. This is a practice of self-compassion too. We are not meant to do this work alone. There is great, undeniable power in community, in sharing our unique journeys with others, in learning from each other's varied experiences. When we connect, we find essential support, we find encouragement and deep understanding. Together we can face bigger challenges, we can help each other stay on the path. This shared journey is so very important. It reminds us that we belong to each other. The future is full of amazing possibilities. There are so many more journeys still ahead, so many more important lessons to learn, so many more ways to grow even stronger.